before Malcolm-Jamal Warner played Theo on The Cosby Show, he fell in love with poetry. He came out of the womb listening to Gil Scott-Heron. He actually explains how hip-hop has become anti-black, and the only messages in hip-hop that get exposure are misogyny, murder, mayhem, and disrespect of fellow black people. I used to go to Chicago during the summers to visit my dad, and during my summer vacations, he had his thick book called Great American Negroes, and there were chapters on Langston Hughes, Richard Wright, Mary McLeod Bethune, and Marian Anderson. He would make me read these chapters and write book reports. And this is during my summer vacation. I'm 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 years old. He was hardcore on making sure I understood my history and where I came from. He went to Lincoln University with Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson. My dad went to Lincoln because Langston went to Lincoln. I was a poet before I was an actor. My father was instilling all of these things in me, and he was doing it through the arts. I remember being in 5th grade. My favorite book was Poems of the Life and Death of Malcolm X. I used to have it on my desk at school. Kids used to laugh and tease me and say, "Oh, someone wrote a book about you." Ha ha ha. That's when it registered to me what my father was doing all those summers. I didn't want to read those books or write those book reports. Then when I was 15 and having a big influence on people, that's when it hit me. What he was doing by naming me after Malcolm X. I called my dad and said, "Hey man, you set me up." And he laughed and said, "You damn right I set you up for greatness." Malcolm, the art of being black is often an acrobatic act in defending black humanity. In a world that worships a pale, long-haired Anglo-Saxon savior, even though the Bible clearly describes him as a bronze-skinned, woolly-haired Hebrew, and revisionist history continues before our very eyes, each time the importance of black lives is denied. What happens to unhealed souls left to linger in bodies that hold on to trauma? The immortal imprisoned by mortals who thrive on fear stoked by lies? And where do those souls go when the trauma is intergenerational? Uninformed race theory critics beget flag-waving parents professing patriotism who prefer their children pretend to be as blind to color as we purport Lady Liberty to be to justice, but she needs glasses so America can see how easy it is to be so indifferent to slavery when it's viewed solely as black history. But the holy truth is, slavery is white history too. He was more than an actor, director, and poet. He was a man of honor, purpose, and character, a multi-talented soul with exceptional skills and intellect. Once in an interview, Malcolm was asked, "What do you hate about acting?" Malcolm said, "I hate everything about acting, from auditioning to getting the role." He said 85 to 95% of the roles he auditioned for got rejected. Before his tragic death, Malcolm was on vacation in Costa Rica. Reports state he was swimming with his 8-year-old daughter and drowned after being caught in a rip current. He spoke truth, stood tall, and represented his people until his death. Malcolm was the human example of a real-life Theo, which means God or God's gift. He was a gift from God, just like the man he was named after, Malcolm X. Did you know Malcolm won a Grammy Award? Malcolm's iconic roles: The Cosby Show, 84 to 92, as Theo Huxtable. Malcolm, Eddie, 1996 to 2000. The Resident, 2018 to 2023. Played Dr. AJ. He directed episodes of The Cosby Show and other TV series. He also directed the music video for New Edition Heartbreak, released the Miles Long mixtape, Grammy Award winner for spoken word Jesus Children of America, co-created podcast Not All Hood, exploring the black experience. We send prayers to the Warner and Shabazz families in this tragic event. 2 Malcolms, 2 legends, 2 giants gone too soon. Rest in peace. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, Malcolm X. This is Rich News on the Daily News Buzz. Please subscribe, like, share, and turn on notifications for more exclusive content on legends that shape our world.